Hello everybody and welcome to the 10-minute drawing, a weekly show. I draw for you 10 minutes and I talk about something that has passed my mind in the last week. Oh, we have a very fancy intro here. It took me 5 minutes to do it. Yeah, and the light on it. Oh, there he is. Oh, how nice of him. He actually shows up. Okay, we are gonna open the book so that we can. This is a random notebook. There's nothing special about it. There's nothing glorious about this notebook, just so you know. It's simple, thin-ish paper, and there's really nothing glorious about this pencil either. It's just simple, thin-ish pencil. And of course, the timer went off. Line. Need to figure out a way to prop it so that it will sit. And we're hitting start, and for 10 minutes I will draw something and then we'll see what shows up. Now we're starting and you can't see it. There you go. So for today we're gonna start with a generic head, a girl head, just because it's the first time I'm doing it and I want it to be kind of okay. Now the point of these sketches is really not to show you how to go about when you sketch something, because usually you start with a base. So you start with a base sketch, and from there you build like your true drawing. But because it's a 10-minute thing, I'm gonna do a nice face from the get-go. With experience, these kind of things kind of come on their own, but you don't have to have them come on their own. The problem with this kind of quick and no guideline sketches is that you tend to simply draw one eye higher than the other, and well, if you're on a computer you can edit it out, but if you're on paper you kind of have to erase everything, and depending on the type of paper you use and the material that you're working with, like the medium, it can work or it cannot work. Like you can't erase ink, it's not gonna work unless you use white over it and then edit it out on your PC or on some typography program. Now Photoshop or Medibang or Krita or everything else. GIMP, yeah, that one too. So why I decided to do this? Well, my channel was kind of not doing anything, nothing was happening with it. I decided, okay, let's do something with this channel. Like, I have it, I'm posting stuff on it from time to time. Might as well make it a little more active. So these 10-minute drawings are gonna be like hopefully every week, and I have some topics that I thought about and I'll be adding them while I'm drawing, and you will agree or disagree with them. I don't know. It's just my 2 cents, and you can say everything you want about them. It's just me talking to the internet. And I forgot the year. Again, another thing that happens when you draw 10-minute stuff. But whatever. I'm doing it anyway because I want to do 10-minute drawings and talk to you. And well, these 10-minute drawings, I'm so not forcing myself to start and finish a drawing every single time. Like the first few will be like that because I'm gonna test this out and see how far I can go. But if I'm like working on a drawing, the week or in a few days, and I decide to do a 10-minute thing at the same time, I'll probably record myself 10 minutes of drawing that larger piece. Like watercolor pieces kind of take me an hour or so. So I'll see how I incorporate that in them. Now I kind of have the basic of the face. I can add some shadow, or I can just work on the body. At this point, I still have 5 minutes. I suppose I can do whichever I want. We'll go with the body for now. Now, I haven't decided, is this a guy, is this a girl? It's kind of hard to tell for me. Most of my characters look like girls, which is a problem. Like, yeah, I could have them grunting and stuff, and maybe that will turn them a little more masculine, but generally, they look like girls. I can thicken the brows. That seems to help most of the time. So what I was saying that if I'm working on a watercolor piece, or if I'm working on an oil painting, because sometimes I do that, but I always forget to record myself because oil paintings take a lot of time, and I don't know, my phone might get a bit too hot for it to handle. So yeah, I think he's wearing kind of those annoying uniforms that you see everywhere, like on the cartoons. And she's definitely a girl. Like, look at those lips, definitely a girl. Yep, we have a girl here. Let's make some blushies. No, I'm not making blushies. Blushies are copyrighted today. No, they're not. I'm just joking. I just don't want blushies. And I don't know. I guess I'm done because I have 3 minutes. No, I'm not done. I have 3 minutes. So let's put in some shading. Shading never fails. With shading, you can do everything. You just shade it in. And now we have, it's not like he's completely dry. He has some color on it. Or non-color. And you can add some shading here too. Just because we had shading on the neck, and kind of looks weird if it's just on the neck. Now, assuming he has a nose, now that it actually shows in this particular drawing, now the shading of the nose would come like this, and it would follow down the cheek like that. I call him a girl. She's a her. Okay, it's just a character anyway. Him, her. Right now, she doesn't have a gender because she's just a sketch. I can give her a gender later when I decide what she is. So we're 2 minutes from the end. I can add some shading, some light shadows here in the head. Funny stuff. When I was a kid, I used to draw anime, like everybody else, of course. And when I was drawing it, some of my friends or some people haven't seen that type of drawing style yet kind of asked me why I have white splotches in my character's head. Is he bald or something? Is he balding? And I had to explain them in a very typical manner, which was like screaming at them and telling them they're kind of like they don't know anything. Not exactly in those words, but close. I'd like tell them, he's not bald, it's just sun reflecting in their hair. And I was like so offended, but like it was like stupid because even the gender itself shows that that's like stupid. Even they don't use it anymore. They use a lighter tone of brown for brown hair, or a lighter tone of black, which is a gray for black hair, and when they're blondes, they just use white because, blonde hair kind of goes into white when it's shining. There's not much you can do about blonde hair. But I was just making a fuss about it, like everything else, because I was a fuss maker. Oh, I learned in time. You get used to it in time. Explaining is very important. You have to explain and explain. Because not everybody understands what's in your head. That's something I have trouble learning still. So here we have the face. I think her eyes are uneven. I'm not sure. Well, they seem pretty even. And I could add more shade on this side because this side we've determined that it's in the blacker part. And because the shoulder. Like the shoulder stands. Oh, it's over. Okay, we're stopping. And it's done. And we have our drawing. And that's all for today. So, see you next time. Oh, I'm still working. I should close it because otherwise I'm gonna keep drawing it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and come again because this is gonna be weekly now. You can subscribe if you want to. You can give a like. You can share with a friend. Anything you want. Or maybe you can ask questions in the comments. See ya.